Hello, welcome to Mrs. Barlow's boiler house. This is the boiler that heats two houses, and I'll give you a quick look inside of what goes on here. So, two sides to it. This is the boiler itself, this is where the burning goes on, and in here we have a little hopper full of wood pellets, which you can see here. Now these pellets come out the bottom of the hopper and they get sucked into here where they get augured into there where they get burnt. The ash falls down to the bottom here and say hello to the cat, who should not be going in there, and then the ash is pulled out into this little box here. Now one of the great things about biomass is it's a really efficient fuel. If we look over here, this big white box over here, if you look all the way down there, that's a room full of 10 tons of pellets. And these pellets get sucked out of here into this hopper, ready for burning. Now, that entire box, that entire 10 tons will not even fill that ash box. It is that efficient in terms of fuel. So it's a really great fuel, but one of the differences is with this to oil, which is really the alternative for people who are off-grid, is the fact that the storage, it's a much bulkier fuel, so it takes up a lot more space. So probably for oil I would only need maybe about an eighth or a tenth of the size of store for that. So a lot of people have challenges with stores that are smaller than they might like, that we need to deal with. The other difference between oil and wood is that it's a solid fuel instead of a liquid fuel, and that means that blockages are quite likely. Not likely, but can happen. So if you get the wrong size pellets delivered, or you get foreign bodies into the pellets, alternatively get too much dust in the delivery, that can cause blockages, which can be really pretty inconvenient because the pellets are sucked in right out of the bottom of the store, and if those feeders get blocked, you have to take out manually, you basically have to dig out the whole way to the store. So if you've got 10 tons in there, that is not a fun job. I'll show you in a second exactly where those pellets would have to come out. So that's the front of house. Let's go round to the back over here of the wood pellet store, and we can see how the pellets are delivered. So here we are round at the back of the boiler, and this is where the pellets get blown in. So if we look down the road here, you can see we've got a road here that the truck comes up, will stop here, and it will come along and connect itself up. So to give you an indication of what the lorries look like, you know, here is a lorry. It looks very much like a sort of tanker with a hose, and here you'll see a connection. Obviously a very different type of store, and this is maybe one of the challenges we have, is working out what different types of stores. So you see this has only got one connection point, where mine has got two. The technical term for this is apparently active venting. So I think that basically they connect the pellets into here, they get blown into the store, and then they're pulled back out. Also dust, and basically there's the suction out here to pull the dust back out to try and or to make sure that there aren't any blockages. And the industry's done a really good job of improving the quality of pellets to really minimise blockaging, but nevertheless it's potentially a worry that's still there that we need to find out about today. And this is the hatch that we would have to open and dig out all the pellets if we did get a blockage, so it wouldn't be clever at all. And that is one biomass boiler.